Hello, learners. Today's artist of the day is Nigerian American painter, sculptor, truly Renaissance man, Kehinde Wiley. His quote, "What my goal is to allow the world to see the humanity that I know personally to be the truth." His work focuses on Black men and women and lots of portraiture, the art of portraiture, and you'll see that the backgrounds of his paintings and his work are just as important as the foreground and the subjects. So we're going to take a look at a couple of his pieces together, and I encourage you to really research him because he is one of the most talented modern artists of our time. So let's look at one of the pieces that you may recognize together. So as I mentioned, Kehinde Wiley is a queer Nigerian American portrait painter based in New York City. He is known for his highly naturalistic paintings of Black people. He was commissioned in 2017 to paint a portrait of former President Barack Obama for the Smithsonian Natural Portrait Gallery. These have portraits of all of the US presidents. The Columbus Museum of Art, which hosted an exhibition of his work in 2007, described Wiley's work as Wiley has gained recent acclaim for his heroic portraits, which address the image and status of young African-American men in contemporary culture. He is a world-acclaimed painter, sculptor, all sorts of art. And what's interesting is that he earned his MFA at Yale University in 2001. While at art school, he says that the most important lesson learned was to create art that he wanted to make, not art that his professors wanted him to make. And as an art educator, I do support that statement that art needs to come from within you, right? We're here to just encourage you, to give you some techniques, ideas, inspiration, but the best art always comes from you, the student artists. What do you want to say? What do you want to express? And interestingly enough, when he graduated with his MFA, he came across a crumpled piece of paper in the streets of Harlem. He picked it up and found a mugshot. He started to think about the mugshot as a portraiture, saying, "What is portraiture? It's choice. It's the ability to position your body in the world for the world to celebrate you on your terms. But in a mugshot, you don't have a choice about how you're presented." He went on to experiment with creating paintings based on mugshots, and the process also got him thinking about portraiture is ever able to communicate anything. Right, so he's a deep thinker. He's an amazing artist. Oh, also, before I forget, at the bottom corner, you're going to see a sculpture he did. Actually, some of you saw this with me when we were at the Fashion Institute for Technology this year. We went to Times Square on our field trip, and we saw this sculpture, and I was telling you about it. I said, this is Rumors of War, and it was a sculpture in response to the Virginia Confederacy sculptures that exist. So today's artist, Kehinde Wiley, make art for yourself. That's his message. I agree with that. And do some more research, and I will see you tomorrow with another artist of the day. Thank you.